Hey everybody, relatively short one today, bit of an extension on our discussion on debt, and this is on credit card use, exploring credit card use, or section 2.2 of your textbook, if you're following along there. It's awfully bright in the upper corner. So, we're very straightforward discussion today. We're going to look at a situation where someone's presented with a couple of options for credit card use. And this is not too uncommon. If you've got something in store that you want to go and buy, you might have your own credit card to use. The store may offer a promotional credit card with some sorts of advantages and disadvantages to use. So we'll look at one example of that. And we're going to go through a bit of an exploration that's on page 98 for anybody who's looking to follow along. So, in this case, we are talking about Jaden, who saw a new sound system he wanted on sale for $2,623.95, including taxes. He had to buy it on credit and had two options. He could use his new bank credit card, and let's see, this is Jaden borrowing $2,623.95. Ah, yeah, that's bright. Should get a little better as we go down. So he has a credit card that he can use. I keep going to spell credit with an extra C. I don't really know why. And the credit card has an interest rate of 14.5% compounded daily. And the store is offering a credit option. Room here. Now it's a much higher interest rate of 19.3%, which is also compounded daily. But it includes an immediate rebate of $100. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of rebates and know what they are, but basically they're a promotional offer that stores or companies give out to incentivize people buying their products. So in this case, this store offers a credit card for people to borrow money with for making store credit or store purchases, and they offer you an immediate $100 basically on whatever you buy with that store credit card. So we take a look at the two options. By the way, in this case, both cards require a minimum monthly payment of 2.1%, but Jaden is confident he can make regular monthly payments of $110. Let's just make sure that that meets our 2.1% portion. Okay, so he could get away with paying $55, but he'll pay $110 a month in each case. Monthly payments of $110. And we're basically asking which is the better way to go. Which is the better choice? Now, there's a couple of different ways you can look at this, although mostly they come down to time or amount of money paid out. You can look at how long it takes to pay something off, or you can look at how much money you end up paying out over the entire term of the loan, or the credit in this case. So, let's look through each of these. Running through their own credit card, not the store credit card. We don't know how long it's going to take to pay off, but we know the interest on it is 14.5%. The present value of the loan is what they've borrowed, $2,623.95. regular payments of $110 are happening. Ultimately, we want to pay the entire loan off. And you're paying monthly, so that's 12 pay periods per year, but you're compounding daily, so it's 365 compounding periods in a year. So, we grab our handy calculator. Do that. Apps. Run the solver with this information. I do want to stress I'm putting a negative on the payments. That's the money that's going out to service this loan. And this would take 28.34 pay periods, or in this case 28.34 months. Now what that means is your 29th month you'll make your last payment, but it won't need to be for the full $110. So the credit card would take 29 months to pay off. Jaden would pay out 0.34 times 110 or $3,113. I left out a 0.4 on that. Apologize. $3,117.40. So, if I take a look at the store credit card, still figuring out N. The interest rate is worse, although not, shockingly enough, not that strange for a credit card. They're usually up around 20%, which is why people can go underwater on credit cards quite easily if they're not careful with them. Now, they want to borrow $2,623.95 for the system, but because of that rebate, we can knock $100 off of that. So that's going to work out to $2,523.95. And that's the draw of that card, is you actually have to borrow less money in order to buy whatever it is you're trying to buy, a sound system in this case. Still making the $110 payments. Still paying off the entire debt. Making monthly payments, but the interest is compounding daily. If we work that out, .3%. Nice thing about this is it will let you do a simple calculation in there. Regular payments for 110, everything else is set, and it takes 28.92 months to pay this off, or basically 29 months. The store card would take the same amount of time to pay off. So there's no advantage in time. It takes the same amount of time to pay each one off. But now Jaden would pay out 28.92 times 110, or $3,181.20. So it looks like the credit card, this base credit card, is the better way to go. You end up paying about $64 less over the entire run of this thing. Although it's close, they both take the same amount of time to pay off. You're running into a difference of about $60. But $60 is $60, so this turns out to be the better bet. One thing I do want to stress, you notice in each case it took 29 months to pay off, but I didn't multiply 110 by 29 in either case. Because again, in that last month, you do not have to pay off the entire $110. It takes a little bit less than that to finish out the debt. So we keep the decimals there in order to figure out how much was paid out. So it looks like Jaden's personal credit card is the better choice. And for a lot of people, this is the basis of a fairly important question that gets asked. If there's something that I need to get or that I want to buy, and I don't have enough money for it right now, what is my best option for taking on this debt? And it can be a simple matter of choosing between two different sets of credit cards. It could be looking at different banks and different terms offered on a mortgage, or for a line of credit loan for buy a vehicle, or comparing banks to auto dealerships for how they finance and what terms are better there. The exploration on page 98 goes on to ask for a few different options. Things like, what if the store credit card was actually 20.3% but gave you $200 off? That sort of thing. Variations on the same thing. But basically, what we're getting into now is starting to compare different types of debt scenarios in order to compare and make a good choice on things moving forward. All right, that's about all I have to say with that for now. Thank you for listening.